Welcome to the Seleucid campaign for DeI Et Impera 1.2.4. Before I get into the gameplay, I'm going to start with a bit of an apology in the sense that I've got a cold. It's not a serious cold, but it's enough to make my voice probably sound a little bit odd, and I may occasionally have to stop and pause the video to have a good cough. But that aside, let's get down to the gameplay. And in the last part, all the action was up here around Kyrene, and I think we had a not the best of battles here against the Egyptian army, and you can see this army is now replenishing. However, we're still on the same end turn, and what we're going to do is come in here and take this settlement here. Now I'm going to fight this battle because I feel that I need to prevent taking too many casualties, because that other army is pretty badly damaged. I think I need to take this settlement. Oh, they've sunnied out. I've noticed since the 1.2.4 update that the AI sallies out a lot more than it used to do, which in a way is not particularly a very good idea when you're going up against an army with cavalry superiority, elephants and all sorts of other stuff. Gonna come in here. Just gonna pull these guys back. This is heavy spear infantry, but they have no. So what we're gonna do is just gonna get a fairly reasonable formation, because we're gonna have to go after them. They're probably gonna be up here, or they could actually be a bit inclined to go that way. I think what we're gonna do is maybe deploy a little bit like that, and of course we're going to have the hoplites. Actually, I'm going to try a new layout of this area, see if the micro will work a little bit better. Just going to have these guys tied very tightly this side there, and try to think of the well, war elephants, I want you to stay behind in the short term. I think, whoops, a daisy. I'm not doing very well with the camera rotation today. I really could do with troops that give me forward deployment, to be honest. And I think we'll have these up here. And what we got here. Actually, no, let's get these guys on this side. And I think what we're going to do is don't really have that much in the way of assault infantry. Interesting. I think what I'm going to do is have the Royal Paltas up here. Bring that back. With Galatians out that side. I mean, you're mercs, so just fling this up. I think we're just going to have the silver shields behind. Slingers, I think we can take advantage of the high ground over here. Archers, I'm just going to keep you in front, to put you on skirmish mode, and we have these slingers on this side working with these guys. We can't see anyone, so we're just going to have to move forward slowly. That means we're going to lose the advantage of height, but my guess is the AI will try and head in this direction. Push the cavalry out that way. Let's just get this lot. Just keep moving. Just get you guys up. here. Where are you? These guys forward. Yeah, I definitely feel.
Missile cavalry ready. Tarantine cavalry. Slingers. At speed.
Get the Tarantine to do some spotting, I think. Because if we got to wheel this line, there they are. So yeah, they have taken up position. Right. Just think this through, guys. Gonna need to bring this line round that way. Bring this way round. Have to start. Bring these guys round. Yeah, they're retreating across the dune. Let's go speed this up a bit, guys, because we're going to be having to maneuver. Wait, don't get too close. Yeah, they're taking up a good position.
We await your orders. What are your orders?
And get you guys on skirmish. General back.
Warriors ready. Order. Orders, my lord. At your service.
We're a big exposed on this flank, but we can bring the core elephants up.
Ready. Orders. What are your orders? Your orders. Operatives. At speed.
Guys can't come up to this front. Pikes. Form ranks.
Orders, my lord.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Lost my archers. Where are they?
Ready.
Right, those guys have gone. Right, there's a gap opening up there. Tarantines in. Right, counter charge. Right, I want you guys into that gap. Elephants that way. General that way. Come on. Gee, no. General that way. You guys break this way.
Our general is under attack.
Yeah, general's gonna be okay. You guys just keep firing into the back.
Elephant! Tell us! Ready, men! Riders! At the double! Orders, my lord! Slingers! Missile infantry at your command! General!
General in this way. I think we're Tarantine. Oh, no. I think they've nerfed the elephant attack. It's not as strong as it used to be. Archers just pull back that way. General that way. Tarantines just keep chasing off these guys. The elephants aren't as strong as they used to be.
Quickly now! Our orders!
I think what we'll do is we'll just... I think I've probably been killing them my own troop guys anyway.
Under ready! News! Waiting orders! Missiles ready and waiting! General! Flying wedge formation!
In you come.
Yes, Commander! Thorax pikeman!
Pikeman, I think you go.
Commander! Orders understood!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Actually, you guys fire into the back of these. Come back this way.
Pike infantry, ready! Quick march! Thorax pikeman! General! And your orders! Right the lines!
General, get out
One
the
of our
way.
units has used all its...
Guys, get into this way.
Thorax pikeman! Attack that position!
See if how effective this pike attack is. I mean, really what we need is for these guys to advance through. They're not really doing much, are they? Elephants, just keep chucking the javelins in the backs of these. Camel archers, don't do that. Wait, I withdrew that.
Gamer cavalry! Royal peltasts! Attack their position! Ready and waiting! War elephant! Quickly now!
General in Tarantine's.
At your service! For battle! Ready! Pike infantry, at command!
Right, I think you guys can break formation.
War elephant! Build fire! Draw weapons! Forward! Orders!
That's better. That is a far better
Galatians!
charge.
General! Quickly now! Hoplites!
That was far more superior.
War elephant! For glory!
Wait, don't mow down my troops. Right, elephants back out again. I think we've basically broken the morale of these guys.
Gamer cavalry! Spear infantry, ready!
Got them. Yeah, they've definitely nerfed the elephants a little bit now. Wait,
One of our units...
279 though. I mean, they got a good number of kills, so I have to be a bit more careful now about what units I charge with elephant. General got a few kills. Friendly fire wasn't too bad, and that gives us control of Libya. So we can occupy.
At your command!
Yeah, well, we certainly don't want that. But I'm not so sure. Can't understand why the AI's got such an obsession with the.
Swift and silent,
Ah,
a shadow
so These guys, because they can defend this settlement against these. And this army is the one that's vulnerable, but we've got this army coming up, and it's about as far as he can come. Got this army. I think you really need to retreat and get out of there and rebuild. And right, we're going to have a quick look across the empire. Now, I did read in the forums about people saying that they never went up to level 4 buildings because of the problems with the fact that the benefits often do not match the penalties, as I can see here. I mean, that would cost an extra 4 food for relatively little benefit, to be honest. I mean, you get improved recruitment. My general opinion, though, is that there are some of these tier 4 that will give a benefit if you can find them, and it's the problem is finding them. I'm just going to see if I can find one. I mean, that's probably not worth anything such. That's an increase of 100. Or mine. I mean, that's only for 2 food. That's a tier 3, so I'm talking rubbish. I mean, that's an increase of only 63. I mean, the big benefit from this one, though, is if I go to a tier 4 here, yes, it's going to give me a big whack in public order, but you can see the real benefit here is a plus 15% increase for all regions for industry. So if you've got lots of industry across the empire, this would be a really good upgrade. I don't think I've got enough to justify that, to be honest. 63, we've got a bit more research rate. Got a bit more timber. It's going to cost us 2 food and 2 squalor. Squalor's not a problem. Public order is, but we've got plenty of public order, so I think that could be a benefit. And I'm just going to hang on to the rest of the cash, guys. And the question now is whether to push on. We're at war with Garabanthia. I don't remember being at war with these guys. Why are we at war with... Oh, they're a satrapy of Egypt. Now the question is, do I make peace with Egypt? Egypt is at war with Carthage. Carthage is of no real importance. Knossos, and I think if Egypt will take peace. Okay, no. So we're going to have to beat up Egypt. So we've got unfinished business here, which is going to be a bit of a pain in the neck. The question is now whether to just fortify this front line. I think this army's changing strategy. Oh, I can't unlock this now. We'll bring this army up to defend. See, this isn't quite a bad army, actually. I think what I might do... No, you can't do anything as well. I think what we may do is have an exchange of artillery for this army, because this army needs to be completely rebuilt. This is an artillery army, and then what we'll have is 2 field armies up here just to deal with this, and this of course we sweep in here. Right, let's just go for an intern, guys. We've got here traditions, certainly want campaign movement range. Actually, let's have a quick look at the political situation. Yeah, political situation's good. Actually, can we have a quick look diplomatically? Bosphorian Kingdom is going unfriendly for some reason. I think maybe we'll send a diplomatic mission. You're next out. Yeah. I think we'll send you to the Bosphorian Kingdom if you can encourage a improvement. Because I don't really want to fight well, we'll give her that. That would give a bit more gravitas and authority. And there's no chance of her being assassinated by foreign agents. Okay, aristocrat's daughter. One of your nobles has a daughter who has proved herself useful as a mediator. Okay, we're going to hire her. Successful diplomacy. Your diplomat has a golden tongue. The Alpha faction has offered you an entire settlement. Wow. Does that mean we've got... I'm sorry, thanks guys. Yeah, they've given us... Wow. That is awesome. That means we've now completed this area here. And does that mean the Bosphorans actually like us? Yeah, they actually do. Wow. I'm certainly going to take that, because completing this province up here is going to be really worth it. Because that really solidifies this area here. Got another one here. Another 25% for industry. Wow. I mean, if we top that up. How's the public order here? 38. How's the squalor here? Yep. I think we're going to bump that. Or we got the food for it. I mean, that's going to really push up the benefits of our industry there. Wow, that's good. Now down here, the army that was here seems to went this way. There they are. I think what we're going to do is just pull you out, and your job is going to be to defend that frontier here. We're going to pull this army back. We're going to pull this army up, forward. But that's not a problem, because the idea I have... You're the siege army. You need to be built back up again. And well, you guys really need to refurbish a little bit. Cav's okay. Got a little bit of a front line. Wow, we've got elephants here. Armoured elephants, wow. Very, very tempted. My instinct is maybe we should have a bit more of a... Maybe we'll just drop in that, so that will give us a front line of 4. We have that for artillery, 2 cav. And these are Seleucid Royal Guard. I mean, these guys did fairly well as well. I think you can come there. You just pull back completely. Your job is going to be to move round up to about here. I don't think I need you working in this area. When you can pull back in your own time, just get rid of this guy actually, who doesn't really... Have to get rid of you as well. They've got no rank. And what I want to do is get up here and on the way through pick up some Syrian heavy archers. Love to know where are all my agents? I've forgotten where they are. One up there, one there. Where's your third one? Actually, I think you can come through here. Let's find out what is going on here. I mean, ideally it would pay for me to wait for the Egyptians to take this from the Romans, but then, or shall I just go defensive here, because our real target is up here. Yeah, I think that might be the way forward, guys. So we got this army here waiting, this army here waiting, and I knocked this down, didn't I? In Augila. How's the religious conversion here? Got 14-12 against 4. Yep, we got no problem with that. kind of inclined to go for a little bit for some industry here. Seeing that we've got building those buildings, yeah, I think maybe we're going for a little bit of industry because we've now got these provinces up here, or tier 4 buildings. I can't remember where I've built them now. I think it's in here. Let's have a look. Mesopotamia, Syria, Egyptus. Got this area here with Egyptus. We don't really need any more shield defense, so what can we here? What can we make some money? I think it was the ironworks, wasn't it? Yep. So I think we'll start work on the ironworks there. That area there. This army's basically rebuilding, ready to go. I mean, truthfully, this army needs to pull back as well. And I think what we'll do is we'll leave one field army, one siege army here to defend here. We've got this army over here doing nothing in particular. Their job really is just to keep an eye on the satrapies. I mean, how many... I mean, I can build another army, so... And we got our, this is our faction leader here. Maybe we'll build... No, this is just a cheap army, isn't it? I just want to leave my faction leader there. Generals... Let's see. Have a look at the... Wow. Right, we've got a whole... You're a politician in Syria. Okay. Let's raise another army. You're the guy who's... Wow. You're pretty rubbish, aren't you? But there's nobody else. And can I pull a flanker and get somebody else married? No. You're married, you're married. You're married. You're married. You're not. How old are you? 58, wow. You're not married, but you can't do anything. I mean, can I pull a flanker here? Can marry. Okay, let's go for it. Oh, great. That's going to cost me money. What do you like as a... Macedonian nobility? You're not much better than the other guy, are you? Well, I suppose you're... Oh, guys are trash. Okay, we're just gonna have to put up with whoever you are. Give you relief royal guard. Let's have a look at this guy. You're a brawler. I suppose the problem is all this, isn't it? And I'm certainly going to give him that. Certainly not going to give you anything like that. Raiding in, I think we'll just give him that. +2 line of sight, +6 ambush. That could be useful. Mercenary faction. Morale elephant units. Morale elephant units. Morale elephant units. I think we're going to give you line of sight, and we're going to start building this army up. My inclination is that these guys have got more, because this army is going to have to fight the Romans. I think this is going to be an artillery army, but at the same time we're going to need a fairly strong front line. Can you actually recruit anything else? And we're going to prepare to wage war on Rome. But let's just go for another end turn. I think I've got enough time for one more end turn, and then we'll see how it goes, guys.
You are wise enough not to sit idly upon
These
the
guys
bank,
want a non-aggression.
but to take the fish
Well,
as it
there's
swims
no
by.
benefit in upsetting those, so we'll take that. We might as well make as many friends as we can. I've got an increase in rank of Admiral. Family annual, Seclulus III Cranus. Following the death of a relative, this character takes a vow to honour his memory, performing animal sacrifices. Oh, so this is like an arbitrary event. Oh, that's cool. Right, why don't you keep an eye on and see what's going on here. I'm going to change my mind, guys. I don't really want to push this way. I'm quite happy to keep these guys contained. I think that might be the better way forward, to be honest. Build this fleet up. Wow. Keep building the fleet up. Yeah, I think this army, bit of a mistake, but I'm not going to disband them because I paid the money for them. So I think what we'll do is recruit. No. Do I want these slingers? Yeah, I think we'll get a couple of Greek slingers. And I'm just going to hold this flank. I just don't want to go down here. I'm just going to leave these guys exhausting themselves. So your job is going to be to come this way and patrol. I think what we'll do is sneak in Tarantine and a couple of slingers, and maybe we'll get a bit of a front line going. Can move back this way. We can't risk going out into the water yet because I've still got that stupid there, but they're actually damaged, so if I keep building this up we might be able to get rid of those pirates. But the question that has occurred to me is that I certainly want to be a knight commander, is that if these guys stay there, they're not really doing, they're causing a little bit of problem, but they're not doing that much of a problem, although they are reducing this down a bit. So they are slowly eroding this area here, but we can fix that with that. So by the time you've eroded that, that would be there. Plus we've got this here. I think I'll get rid of them. But what I'm thinking, guys, is if we've got one pirate here raiding all the time, just being a nuisance, will another one spawn if I actually went out and killed him? That's what I'm thinking, guys. I don't think I'm going to risk putting him in patrol. Yep, so you're moving that way, you're moving that way, so are you. So my two main siege armies can go that way, and I can leave a field army down here whose job will be, if these come, we'll move into the settlement. Your job's just going to be to stand there to support the this garrison. I mean, at the end of the day, this will be a full 20 garrison with 4 naval ships plus artillery. It's a tier 3 settlement, so with another supplementary garrison will make these settlements effectively totally impregnable. And then these armies can move round, ready to declare war on Rome. I mean, it's going to take a little while to get there, guys. I think it's going to go one more end turn, and then that would be it for this part. What I will probably do is play a few turns off camera now to try and get these armies into position, ready for, I mean, to go against Rome. I'm probably going to need about 4 armies. In fact, maybe I do need to build that other army up a bit. You know, two siege armies, 2 field armies. That would give me 2 battle groups to break into the Greek provinces. It's most likely civil, so we'll go there. Alliance is broken between Athens and Egypt. That's good. Mission report. I've got another child born. Got a population surplus in Syria. Wow. Do I want to wait for that or this? I think we'll just go with this. Also, the food situation here is good. Trying to think what would be the best thing to build here. I mean, we're carrying 32 food at the moment. We could come down the quarry route. That would give us 600. Yep, I think I'm just gonna... Then again... don't really need that much money, so... how's the sanitation here? Sanitation is good. I mean, we could come that way. All land units, local armies. That would give me public orders, not a problem. I think we will go industry. I mean, I can always change it. Right, so Athens has gone to war with Rome. That could work to my advantage, because that will weaken Rome up a little bit. Just keep marching through here, guys. It'll take you a little while to get where I want you, and you need to replenish. This army, I want you quite literally just to come over here and stand here. Now there is a possible opportunity that we could go in and take these settlements, but I think you can just fortify and make a bit of cash. This elite artillery army doesn't have the movement range, so this is going to take a little while to get back. What I will probably do is replace these guys with Syrian archers as we go through that area, because these guys aren't that much good, and if we can get some Syrian heavy archers, I'm pretty sure we can get Syrian heavy archers here. If I just come off here, just have a quick check. Yeah, that's the guys I want. Got a bit more range, they got weapons damage, so we're certainly going to recruit some of those. In fact, what I'll do is just sneak across the border here, and we'll get the couple of these to supplement this. And of course, what we're going to need is a couple of Tarentines, and well, we won't go for the heavy elephants just yet because that's going to be a lot of money. In fact, I better stop now while I consider anything I need to build. You're building up quite nicely. Let's just have a check the empire. You're building up quite well. Got here 203. There's no faction-wide benefits there. We could come up there. That's going to give me negative food, but I don't think that's going to be really worth anything. One more term, and that should help the empire maintenance. Right, we've got this area here. Oh, this is what I knocked down in Phasis. Wow, I nearly forgot about this. How's the you've got negative food, so let's just drop get some food going in this area here. That's because you've actually got a dry dock up here. Do I actually need a dry dock? When it's giving a garrison of 4 here. Oh, well, I think we'll stick with that just for the moment, guys. Not sure I need this. We've got plenty of sanitation. That's a bit of a redundant building, actually, to be honest. Same here. We're getting plus 21 here. The sanitation is brilliant. And how's the cultural conversion here? Got 15 against 6 against 2 against 0. That would become 12 against 6 against 2. I think, well, maybe we'll just leave that there. Have a quick flip through. This is good here. This has got fantastic sanitation. How's the culture here? 27 against 6. I don't think we actually need this anymore, so we're just going to knock that down. Actually, unless this gives us some sanitation, regional income tax, Hellenic cultural conditions. No, I think that can come down now. I mean, it'd be great to do that. That would give us another 100. There's no harm in shunting that up, I don't think. Actually, what we got here. That's going to cost me 4 food. Extra banditry. Well, we got the food for it, guys, so I think we'll just drop that in. Charax. And I think this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. We've got as far west over here as possible. Let's just talk strategy. I don't really want to go any further than that. I'd be quite happy just to... I mean, if these guys become an irritation, if I get this army up to strength, we might do some punitive raids into this area here. Just to keep them in line. Especially if Egypt takes back this region here. Because then they might decide to turn their focus more towards me there. But what I really want to do is get my armies up here. And we're going to get there. We may take out Pergamon, depending on how much they like us. And then the next campaign will be to push through here. I mean, Athens is now obviously fancies their chances against Rome, which will be good because that will weaken Rome and Athens. So we might be able to sweep through, take this whole area here with the view to getting to Rome. I mean, what's my diplomatic relations with Rome just at the moment? Let's see what we got. All we've got is a trade deal with Rome. That's good. And so this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.